latest video. Okay, I'm really into making cards and I wanted to do a really special thank you card. And there's a fabulous gal and her name is Linda Marshall. Here she is, and she's the head of Elysee, which is a great cosmetic line that we offer at HSN. And she sent me the most beautiful flowers for my birthday recently. So a lot of people don't get to see what their arrangements look like. So I thought, well, let me get creative and see what I can do with it. So I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek, but then I'm going to walk through the steps of how I shot a picture with my phone of the flowers. And then this is the beginning of a card that I'm making because I wanted to send you her thank you note, but I wanted her to see exactly what her flowers looked like and how pretty they were. So thanks, Linda, for my flowers. Please don't forget, like me, subscribe to my YouTube page, check out my HSN Facebook page, and come on and have some fun with me. So here's the video on how to write a really, I think, clever thank you note. Let's start using the Cricut. This is going to be the base of our card. And what I really like to do, and I think it's a pretty good tip, is I'm very visual, so I like to see where my card is. So I always start out with a base card to work with. And obviously I'm going to cut this out in just a couple of minutes. But I like to go in and then I just make it 8 inches wide by 5.5 inches deep, which when it's folded, it's kind of the perfect size card. Then when I go over, and I like to make it lighter because I want to see what the design is going to look like on top of it, because again, I'm super visual, so I'd like to see that. So I go over to the side on layers, and then I'm going to change the color up to a lighter color so it's easier to look at and to see the rest of my designs. Then I'm going down and I'm going to go into my line under shapes, and I'm going to make a score mark because I want the card to be able to fold perfectly in the center, and I'll let the Cricut machine do it for me. Then after that, I'm going to go into my images and I'm going to pick up that thank you, and then I'm going to insert that. All right, I've inserted it. I'm going to reduce the size on it. I do want to lock it in that little lock button in the corner, left-hand corner. And now this is one of my favorite features you're about to see is watch the center of this. See that little gray button? I love turning it. That just confirms how many layers I'm working with. So I'm sliding the design off because I want to make sure that the score line is attached to the card itself. So you slide over, group everything, and then hit the attached button in the actions menu. Then I'm sliding the design back on again just for visuals. So now we're going to go over and check out the mats. So there's my thank you, the foreground, background, and then there's the base card. Now there's a really interesting button called Snap Mat, and I'm going to use it right down there below to create this. Okay, so how did I set this up? Well, basically I printed out on an 8.5 by 11 piece of photo paper my full-size picture of the flowers, and then using Snap Mat I was able to position my card image right where I wanted it. So instead of using like a solid cardstock, I just replaced it with the photo paper printout from my printer. So here's how it turned out. Now I used the photo paper and oh my gosh, I love the weight of it. It's heavier than normal cardstock. It gave a nice glossy finish on the exterior and then kind of gave it that perfect matte interior as well. So I highly recommend using photo paper. And now I'm going to kind of speed through putting together all the elements because it's somewhat basic. But I started out, I wanted to put that cute little ribbon on. I love ribbon. I think it's great embellishment. It adds texture to your cards or whatever it is you're working on. Also, I wanted to explain too, what you're seeing here is using that same image, I cut out flowers using the Cricut flower border, and there of course I'm putting the dimensional tape on it. So I cut those out using the photo paper as well. Obviously tons of tape, love tape, tape it all down, and then we're going to put it inside the card. And that also explains a little bit to Linda what the card is all about, so that she knows that's actually the picture of her flowers. Then I use my Stampin' Up! Glue, lots of little glue dots. I'm pretty impressed with how really intricate the Cricut designs are and how well it cuts. It's a really small design, so it just impresses the heck out of me always that it does such a nice job. All right, more tape. I'm going to actually put this on the front of the card. And then of course, like any crafter, I'm like, oh man, it's crooked. Oh shoot. So I peel it off and I restick it. Happens all the time, right? Okay, then there we go. I'm going to put a ribbon on it and it's basically done. So there's the final item. Inside it kind of tells the story, and then again it shows her a really nice picture of how pretty those flowers were. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube page, check out my Facebook HSN Suzanne Runyan page, and thank you so much for watching the video, and have a great day.